morning, everybody. You're watching Great Day right here on KCWY 23 HD. Despite those misty, rainy, cold views we have outside, thanks to Jason Park, and we are thankful that we can head over to the Wood Harbor Kitchen because we always say it's a great day to grill, and we're going to prove that to you this morning as we talk to Lou and Gaylon and a special friend in the kitchen. That's right, Gaylon Peterson here from Decked Outside, and you brought your newest and bestest buddy with you.
Brian is a guy that you want to know, and I'm sure glad that I met him.
No, Brian F. Tink is his name. Ryan F. Tink, I'm sorry, and from Smokin Brothers.
He is one of the Smokin Brothers. So, you know,
so who's the other?
We don't talk about him.
So you're the brother.
Yeah, we're the brother.
Okay, that works. But you have a creation that we've been talking to Gaylon about for a while here now, and he finally decided to give it a try.
It's the Smokin Brothers pellet grill. And pellet grills are becoming much more mainstream in the last few years. And yeah, I was, you know, I've said before, I was not on board. And Brian came by and I said, okay, maybe. And he said, well, here, cook on it. And wow.
Now, Ryan, why should people consider getting a pellet smoking grill?
Well, it's the convenience. I mean, you get home from work, you're tired, you go outside, you flip on the switch, it starts its own fire. You can come inside, get your food ready, and then go out and put it on the grill, sit down, watch your evening news, relax, set your timer, and then go out and pull it off the grill when it's done. You don't have to sit there and mess with flames, flare-ups, or anything. You're right there, and you don't have to worry about any of the hassle.
Now, there's some people out there watching now saying, I have a propane grill. I've had that for years. It's doing me fine. Why do I need to switch over to this?
Well, what we like to tell people is the convenience of gas with the natural flavorings of wood. Because in 10 minutes, you're up to temperature, you're ready to start cooking.
Yeah, and that is pretty similar, yeah.
Exactly. And the result, the product, is really what it's all about. You know me. I mean, I don't settle.
He's a stickler for everything.
Oh, yeah, he was a tough sell.
And I believe it.
And the stuff that we have been cooking, and today we did steaks and burgers. We got some bacon burgers and a couple of different steaks, which, you know, I think 95% of everything that is grilled falls into that category.
Right.
So, you know, if you're on the internet, which we all are today, you know, you'll hear things like, well, you can't really sear a steak on a pellet grill. Yes, you can.
You can. Yes, if you have the right pellet grill. Now, there's some cheap ones that are on the market. Let's, you know, be honest about that. You can get the real cheap ones. Yep. Or you can get the ones that can do the job.
Yep, there's some that you know, are sold by the big box stores that, you know, are made offshore somewhere.
Overseas. Now, where are yours made?
Southeast Missouri, actually. We're just to south of you guys a little bit. So when he was talking about earlier on the weather about Missouri, I was like, man, I chose to come up here instead of stay down there in 70-degree weather. But
and you know, this morning, Ryan and I got together early this morning to cook this and create this for you, just for you, Lou.
That's good.
And you know, it's not like we stood around out in the mist and the rain. You know, we were comfortable sipping our coffee and while the pellet grill was doing its job.
Now, Ryan, I've seen these pellet grills, and to be honest, I have a pellet grill myself, but the one that I have takes quite a long time to get up to temp. It takes good 20 minutes. Oh, wow. You know, 25 minutes. So you're possibly making a sale here now too. So tell me why I have a pellet grill now, why I should upgrade to yours.
Well, there's a lot of things about it. As ours cooks evenly from left to right, and then the other thing, the number one thing I like telling people is that our top rack cooks just as good as our bottom rack.
Oh, really?
And people don't realize that because it's a true convection cooking. And the other thing that also adds to ours is our pellets. We're one of the few manufacturers that make 100% of that flavor.
Open that up, smell it.
Yeah,
now, the thing about pellets, for people that have pellet grills, you're going to find the price range of these things all over the board. You find some, there's another brand name that smells like the wood it should. It doesn't smell like sawdust.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what the ones that we get on a regular basis smell like sawdust. But there's another brand name that get a little tiny bag, and they're very expensive. Or then you can find the larger bags, a little bit more reasonably priced. How are these priced in comparison?
They're right in the middle of the road. I mean, they're good quality pellets because they're 100% that flavor. The other brands you were talking about will go 80% base wood and then throw 20% of the hickory in. Whereas what you're smelling there is our mesquite. Our mesquite is 100% mesquite wood.
So that's going to flavor.
That'll flavor a lot more, and I think you're getting ready to taste the flavor.
We're going to experiment
measurement here. Now, how quick, you said your grill gets up to temperature in about 10 minutes?
Within 10 minutes, you're up to 300 degrees. And so that's fairly quick for most grills out there, and that's usually what you're looking for whenever you turn on your gas grill. You want to be on and going. I tell people all the time, I said, you can have food from your refrigerator to your dinner plate in 30 minutes time.
That's what all people are looking for. So what do we have here, Gail?
I'm trying to cut through the toothpick, and it wasn't working very well. So let's start here.
Okay, what's this here?
Here's a couple of simple bacon burgers. We cook the bacon on the pellet grill.
You cooked that on the grill?
On the grill, using the frog mat. And I mean, it was the simplest, no mess. With the pellet grill, any of the drippings just rolls down into a collection bucket.
Even with burgers, you can taste it.
Isn't that amazing?
And
isn't that amazing?
Everything was grilled with mesquite wood this morning.
Mm-hmm. You can taste the flavor even in the hamburger.
It makes it so
that is very good,
flavorful, and that's what I was saying before. Is the product,
but not overpowering.
The result is what it's all about, and if today at the price of premium beef, and this is premium beef, we want to make sure that we're cooking it to its
now, this is a pretty big
flavor.
This is a pretty big T-bone you have here. How long did that take on the pellet grill?
It was right at 20 minutes. We had it on.
That's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
absolutely perfect.
Let's see how it turned out. Hopefully,
hopefully
we did our job. Oh, Ryan,
show
look
it
at
off,
that, buddy. Look at
Gaylon. Take a picture of that and put it in a book because that is perfect.
That is it is pretty darn close to being perfect. So, here's filet, Lou, which when we foil this up, it continues to cook. Now, for most people, that would be perfect. I think perfectly medium rare. For me, it's a little overdone, but that's got just juiciness and tremendous flavor.
Flavor is outstanding, and the bacon. Look at the bacon you put on the burgers, and you cooked it on the frog mat, which you buy by the foot over at Decked Outside.
Absolutely. Have you tried yours yet? You came in and got some.
That is very good.
Try a little of the T-bone.
He's busy eating.
He's busy.
I told you I cooked all the shrimp and everything on it last weekend.
Oh, that's right.
You remember that?
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. And Birkwood Farms bacon would have been great if I would have gone out and found some or called Nick early enough to get some.
That's outstanding.
This isn't, but it.
All right, so here we go. Now, Smokin Brothers grills. We want to get these things in our homes. Obviously, Decked Outside is where to go. What are we talking about size-wise for grills?
Well, we've got several sizes. 20-inch is the smallest, and as Ryan said, you really maximize in a small grill your ability to cook because you're using both levels.
You don't need the monster ones.
You don't need the monster ones, but if you want the monster ones, we got those too.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And you going to be around for a little while? Or?
Yeah, I'll be around for a little bit this week, and so touching base, training his staff on our family's products, and it's a family business that we run, and so that's one thing that we always like. We like finding businesses that have the same mindset as we do.
That is cool. And you said you have a relative that lives in Des Moines and watches the show. We got to make sure we say hi to that person.
Well,
that's the reason you're here.
Yeah, we got to say hi to Nova Crawford out there.
There you go. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate that. So wonderful. But Gaylon, these are awesome.
Thanks, Lou. Really
Tell
appreciate
everybody where they can find your place.
Come see us, 4033 Northwest Urbandale Drive. In Urbandale, it's basically 100th Street, north of Douglas.
There you go. And don't forget the sauces, too. Gaylon, you have the sauces.
We got some hot stuff that we brought along just to, do a little sample and spice it